Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see how they truly feel about the karmic. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person that is on my viewer's mind at the time that my viewers watch this reading, how does that person truly feel about the karmic? What are their true feelings toward the karmic? Two more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. So they feel as though the karmic is doing something positive for them. We have the Ace of Pentacles right next to that, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So the karmic is providing them some type of wish fulfillment, but it's through financial means. Could also be in regards to the material world. They feel as though the karmic is taking care of them in some way. For some of you, it could be financially. For others, the karmic allows them to be comfortable, especially when it comes to them not healing or them not making any changes. With the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, they don't always get along. They're also viewing the karmic as someone that they're not going to be with long term. This is going to be very specific. Please don't force it to fit. For a few of you, this person may have had conflict with the karmic's family. If it's not that, there's just a lot of conflict in the relationship between the two of them. Is definitely coming off as though it's some type of family drama going on. So either the karmic's family does not like this person, or this person doesn't like the karmic's family. It could even be that their family doesn't like the karmic. Just take it however it fits. They also have started to experience some conflict over money. The Ten of Pentacles is day-to-day energy, but it's a bit more long-term than the Ace of Pentacles. So they're letting me know that when the two of them initially got together, things were decent between the two of them. The Ace of Pentacles is also about an opportunity. So they got with the karmic because they were trying to get something out of them. I don't know if they're using this karmic for their resources, especially if the karmic is financially stable. Yeah. But over time, they've started to have disputes, particularly over money. So when the two of them initially got together, the karmic may have been comfortable with taking care of this person or providing something to them. But now the karmic is getting a bit pissy about it. In other words, they're tired. So this person is draining the karmic in some way. And the crazy thing is, whatever the karmic is giving to this person, they're not giving it back to the karmic in return. They do not pour into the karmic the way that the karmic pours into them. But if you notice, all of these are pentacles. It's all about money. Money, assets, resources, anything tangible, anything that you can reach out and touch. This could be a vehicle. It could be a place to live. It could be that the karmic gives them money. It'll be different for all of you. The karmic could even buy them things. Okay? If the karmic is not careful, they're going to end up going bankrupt. Okay? Someone's in a lot of debt. I feel like the karmic overlooked that, because if you notice, the karmic is turning in this direction. So they're looking away from the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So this person somewhat welcomed the karmic into their life because of what the karmic can provide. But see, they were not looking at it from a loving or an emotional standpoint. They were looking at it in a more practical way. Dang. I don't know if the karmic came into some type of money. Could have been an inheritance, or when this person initially met them, the karmic could have been doing pretty well for themselves, but they're not doing as well now. It's like more money is going out than what's coming in. At the top of the deck, we have the Moon card. They're aware that the karmic has deep feelings for them. I feel like they could have feelings for the karmic as well, but it's more about what the karmic is able to provide for them. There are secrets in the connection between the two of them, and one of the secrets is why they even got involved with the karmic in the first place. This person had hidden motives. They could have both had hidden motives. For some of you, this person quickly pretended as though they had caught feelings for the karmic. Okay? And that pretty much made the karmic a lot more open when it comes to giving to them, or when it comes to sharing their resources. For a few of you, there's some type of broken tradition. It's coming out like someone's family frowns upon them in regards to their relationship. I don't know if it's this person or the karmic. It's coming out like it's the karmic. So for example, the karmic could have been raised to get with people that can provide for them. The karmic could have been raised to go toward people who are doing well for themselves financially, people who can take care of them. Okay? What the two of them have going on does not make sense to the family members. They're kind of looking at the karmic like they're a fool. Wow. They may have even chosen this person over their family to an extent. They're going to end up regretting it. Wow. So the karmic got charmed out of their pockets. They got charmed out of their purse. They got charmed out of their wallet. They got charmed out of their resources. That's all it is to it. This person sweet talked the karmic. They don't even like the karmic. They do not like the karmic. Also, there is an imbalanced power dynamic between the two of them, or they feel as though because the karmic tends to do things for them, the karmic thinks that they can control this person. Now, also, feel free to switch it around, okay? You know this person better than I do. Honestly, the karmic kind of fell for this person. They did fall for them. They fell for this person's charm. And the karmic actually negotiated when it comes to their standards. The karmic doesn't usually date people like this person, okay? If it's not that, this person doesn't usually date people like the karmic. The karmic feels as though they can dictate over this person, or that they can treat them any kind of way because of what they are providing. Wow. So they tried to finesse the karmic, but ended up somewhat finessing themselves. And see, what's crazy is, remember what I was telling you guys about the relationship being decent between the two of them initially, and then after a while the karmic could no longer turn a blind eye? Well, after a while, things started getting weird between the two of them. The karmic is tired. And so now they're not as graceful with their words. They're not as sweet as they used to be. The karmic is not the same person that they were when the two of them initially started dealing with each other. I feel like initially the karmic came off charming as well. The karmic was willing to bend, to fold, in hopes of this person only having eyes for them. But the audacity is they're still looking for greener grass. Or there's someone else that this person is still in love with. And for many of you, that person is you. Yeah, I feel like the karmic has started being mean to this person. Because the karmic feels as though this person is almost treating them in an inhumane manner. The karmic has caught this person up in a lot of lies. There are times when they're cold toward the karmic. So the karmic has gotten in ruthless energy. Also, I feel like the karmic is going out doing their own thing. So they're not just sitting around shedding tears. Yeah, they fuss, they argue. The karmic gives this person hell, and then they go off and do their own thing. But both of them are. It's coming out like it's both of them doing it. There could be a significant age gap between the two of them, okay? I feel like one of them idealized the other, or someone is kind of a hopeless romantic. The karmic definitely negotiated when it comes to his or her standards. With the Tower card being here, something is going to be exposed. And it's going to have something to do with someone stealing, someone lying, being deceptive, or being sneaky. The relationship was built off of lies in the first place. Okay, both of them were lying to each other. Both of them were pretending to be people they are not. They both held back their true selves. The karmic knows a decent amount about this person, but they don't know everything. And it's the same way with them. They know some things about the karmic, but only what the karmic allows them to know. They better be careful. Someone could get caught up. I don't know if it's going to be this person or the karmic, but someone's going to get caught in a huge lie, or they're going to be caught up in a huge scheme, and it's going to cause chaos. I'm telling you, all hell is about to break loose. And see, what this person doesn't understand is everything that looks good isn't good. Okay? They're about to F around and find out. They've already F'd around. Now it's time for them to find out. All hell is about to break loose. The karmic has a lot of trauma. Okay? They have a lot of trauma because they've been cheated on before. They've been lied to. They've been tricked. And so lies trigger them. When someone is trying to be sneaky, it triggers them. When someone is taking from them, it triggers the karmic. There's going to be a really nasty argument between the two of them. And Hopefully no one puts hands on the other, but I see some type of force here, okay? There's going to be some type of forceful behavior, aggressive behavior, ruthless behavior. The Knight of Swords is in reverse, and we have the Three of Cups. Someone's probably going to get caught cheating or talking to someone else. And see, the audacity when it comes to that is, like I said, the relationship was built on an unstable foundation in the first place. It was built off of lies or someone else's tears. I wouldn't be surprised if one or both of them were already in a relationship when they started dealing with each other. How in the world can you expect to build a stable life off of lies, off of trickery, off of schemes, off of cheating? For a very small portion of you, and this is going to be specific, please don't force it to fit. When they get into it with each other, it's either going to happen due to a third party, due to someone's friends, or due to something that happened online. Maybe something that someone posted, something that someone found online. Okay. But also, the dispute between the two of them will either be made public or it's going to happen in the public. This is going to be a disaster. It's going to be complete chaos. I truly feel like this karmic is kind of dangerous, okay? Because this is giving blackout type of energy, like someone who is so angry and such a rage that they kind of blank out and they do something in the moment, almost like a crime of passion. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. But the karmic can be vicious. Okay, so this person, if they're not careful, they're going to end up getting their issue because they're already using the karmic. And I feel like the karmic is aware of it. They're aware. They're very much aware. That's why the King of Swords is in reverse. There's some type of abuse that goes on in the relationship between the two of them. Most of it is verbal. But for some of you, it has gotten physical. But it's mostly verbal abuse, financial abuse, emotional abuse, and just a hint of physical abuse. But not for everyone, for some of you. Now, also know that, guys, excuse my voice, okay? I don't know what's going on with it, but please just look over it. If you have any ideas or any advice in the comments about how I can balance my voice out, please let me know, because I'm tired of it. My goodness, I don't know why my voice is squeaking like that. But yeah, as I was saying, all hell is gonna break loose, seriously. The karmic can be really dirty and low down. They already know that they're being used. I feel like at first the karmic wanted this person so badly that they were willing to be used. Okay? But now that their money is getting short, now that they're finding out that this person is a liar, now that they're seeing through some of the illusions, now that this person is doing things that kind of confuses the karmic, now that they have caught this person up in some of their crap, the karmic has completely ripped off the mask. Yeah, and also the karmic is suspicious about this person interacting with someone, entertaining someone, talking to someone at night. Something about nighttime. For maybe one or two of you, if the two of them don't live together, the karmic is noticing that this person doesn't text them back at night. So they're suspicious in regards to that. But they need to understand that this karmic, they're kind of crazy. I also feel like they've been bullied, and they may have been in abusive relationships before in the past. Okay. And see, they also need to be careful, because it may not just be the karmic that causes chaos. Other people could join in. I actually see, like, maybe for some of you, it'll be like them and the karmic having some type of argument or fight. But for others of you, it's giving energy of like someone getting jumped or multiple people ganging up on one person. The karmic will also exaggerate the issue, or even tell some lies in regards to the issue, to make their friends, their family members, people who are in their inner circle even more upset and angry. And there is at least 1 to 3 different people who don't mind taking it there. Okay? There's 1 to 3 people around the karmic who do not mind taking it there. I don't know if it's gonna play out like the two of them have an argument, something happens, and then the karmic gets on the phone and tells other people what is going on, and then the other people get involved. It's giving that type of energy. This person better be careful. Everything that looks good isn't good, and they're about to find that out the hard way. The karmic is really mainly upset because they've been doing so much for this person, and they're realizing that the person still has a bit of a wandering eye. And I can't even say a bit of a wandering eye. They have a wandering eye. This person tends to idealize people before they get to know them, especially when they initially meet the person. I feel like the same thing happened with the karmic. They saw what the karmic had. They saw the karmic living a particular lifestyle. They saw the karmic owning nice things, making a lot of money. Could be that they have some type of job, or they could own their own business. They could have a higher up position wherever they work. But when this person initially met the karmic, they had dollar signs in their eyes. They saw the karmic as an opportunity for them to be secure and taken care of. Therefore, they saw the karmic as wish fulfillment. They felt like the karmic was perfect in that manner. And I also feel like the karmic started doing things for them right away. It's like the karmic wanted them to look at them as someone who has it all together. Okay? The karmic wanted to appear perfect to this person. But in reality, the karmic is a B word. And see, the King of Swords in reverse is a narcissist. That's my narcissistic card. Okay? This person ended up running right into a narcissist. Now they kind of want out of it, but they still want the benefits that come along with the karmic. But little do they know, the karmic is slowly running out of money. The karmic is in debt. This person may not be aware of it, but the karmic is in really deep debt. That's why the karmic is so angry. Now they're looking at this person like, dang, how can you help me? I mean, it's crazy. It's messed up, but the karmic is really just doing their job, especially on a spiritual level. The karmic is doing exactly what they contracted to do. And they're on it. Play by play, line by line. The karmic is on it. This person is about to find out. This is so crazy. Things went left once the karmic started to have money issues. Okay? It didn't happen real fast. It happened slowly. For others of you, like I said, feel free to switch it around. If this person is doing well for themselves, if they have good money, it could definitely be that they're being used for their money. But regardless, someone saw wish fulfillment in the other, not for who they are as a person, not because they were truly interested and saw them as someone that they could spend the rest of their life with. We know that because the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. But they saw them as an opportunity. An opportunity to take advantage of someone. To take advantage of the karmic. But the karmic is not, you know, they're not a victim. They like to pretend to be a victim, but they're not, because the karmic was also coming in with hidden motives. Okay? I feel like the karmic could have issues when it comes to rejection, something along those lines. The karmic has a lot of healing they need to do within themselves. But they fell in love. I'm not going to say they fell in love with the karmic, because I'm not seeing any cards here that are worthy of that title. I do think they have feelings for the karmic, but those feelings are a result of what the karmic has been providing. They don't love the karmic. Like I said before, they don't even like the karmic. They like what the karmic provides. Yeah. They're about to find out. And it's going to be quick. If this hasn't already happened, it can happen anywhere from today up until about maybe October, November. That's the longest. Maybe even a year from now. But it's not going to be that long, because things are going downhill between the two of them very quickly. Okay? The karmic has been pushed around before. They've dealt with bullying. They've been bullied a lot, pushed around a lot. And so they have a really short fuse, and they're easily triggered due to that deep-rooted trauma. This is why, or that's why, it's so important to get to know a person first. How in the world are you gonna build something stable with something like this? With the Tower, the relationship, it was a scam. They both tried to scam each other. They do not view the karmic as their happily ever after. They don't even see themselves being with the karmic long term. For a small portion of you, they could have married the karmic, but it wasn't because they loved them. It's because they were getting something out of it. And I feel like the karmic was really easy to get over on. All they had to do was say the right things. All they had to do was make it seem as though they were catching feelings. All they had to do was show the karmic a good time. All they had to do was pretend, charm by sweet talking. That's all they had to do. And all the karmic had to do was go in their wallet, go in their pocket, go in their purse, and provide, but also be, I don't want to say gentle, but be charming toward this person. Both of them are gullible. Both of them are very gullible, and they were both playing each other. Wow. And see, this person is a little confused, okay? Because they're wondering where the cheerful person went. Where's that person that was adventurous, full of energy? That person that was fearless? That person that said that, you know, we're going to be stars. We're going to be a power couple. Where's that person? Now all they're left with is the King of Swords in reverse. Someone who's bitter, someone who's pissed off, and someone that feels like, hey, you owe me something. The karmic feels like this person owes them something. This is crazy. The karmic also is a bit confused by this person. And they're confused because when the two of them initially started talking to each other, or when they initially started dealing with one another, this person was extroverted. They were pretty expressive. Okay? I'm not saying they were expressing everything, but they were pretty talkative. They were showing the karmic consistency, especially when it comes to communication. But remember, they were dealing with a page. I mean, even the karmic is coming out as at least a knight or a king or queen. This person is in page energy, meaning they were just talking, just saying what they felt like the karmic wanted to hear. Selling the karmic a dream. It's all illusions. And now the karmic is confused because this person isn't talking as much. They're not being expressive when it comes to their thoughts and feelings. Now this person has become a bit more complex, and the karmic can't figure them out. This will not end well. And I rebuke it all in the name of Jesus. Even though this person made their bed, this energy isn't good at all. Like someone's going to get caught and the other person is going to act a fool. The audacity is both of them are doing the same thing. Both of them are playing each other. But the karmic has invested a lot, or whoever has good money has invested a lot. And I see them like snapping. And they're going to bring other people in it. Don't let them have a siblings, or close friends, close family members. The karmic did sacrifice a lot. Whoever has money sacrificed a lot. I'll just say it that way. So it's kind of giving energy of, I gave up everything for you. And you want to play me? Okay. Yeah. And then just flying off of the handle. If you care about them, send up a prayer. Like I said, I rebuke it all in the name of Jesus. I do. Because this is like, it's major. There's going to be destruction. And hopefully it's just something minor, but the tower is not minor energy. Be careful what you wish for. That's what this is giving. That is the lesson that this person is going to learn. All money isn't good money. There's so much money out here. There's enough out here for everyone. Get your own money. Ooh. My goodness. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.